approaching the beginning of our 40th year of publishing this magazine. Makes one a bit nostalgic. That feeling caused me to take a look back at some of the things I have written, other than for this column. In the beginning, as they say, I conducted interviews, took many of our photos, and wrote short pieces for nearly every issue. From time to time, I collected my thoughts about officiating in checklists, and one sticks in my memory. The magazine was very young. My wife's parents lived in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Their home was on Lake Winnebago. Various holidays were spent there playing golf and spending time boating. That house had a sunroom overlooking the lake. One morning I was reading the newspaper in a comfy chair, and just as I was finishing, my mind started to wander onto the topic of officials and performance. I'm not sure why, but it could have been something I just read in the paper. I picked up a pad of yellow ruled paper and started writing. Within less than a half hour, I had written down in the order shown below what has become to be known in our shop as personal performance principles for sports officials. Now, even though those words are almost 4 decades old, I believe they still resonate, still capture the challenges we face. And thus I submit them to you. Be competitive. Say to yourself, I'm not going to let this game get away from me. I am better than that. You are hired to make the calls that control the game. Go ahead and make them. Have your head on right. Don't think your striped shirt grants you immunity from having to take a little criticism. It's part of officiating. Plan on it. Successful officials know how much to take, and go ahead and ask one when you get a chance. Don't be a tough guy. If a coach is on your back but not enough to warrant a penalty, then stay away. That is especially true during timeouts. Trying to show up a coach is a fool's errand. Some officials develop such irritating characteristics. Don't be one of them. Get into the flow of the game. Each game is different. Good officials can feel that difference. Concentrate on the reactions of the players. Take note if the tempo changes. A ragged game calls for a different style of officiating than a smooth game. Don't bark. If you don't like to be shouted at, don't shout or raise your voice at someone else. Be firm with a normal, relaxed voice. That technique will do wonders in helping you reduce the pressure. A raised voice almost always indicates a loss of self-control. Show confidence. Cockiness has no place in officiating. You want to exude confidence. Your presence should command respect. As in any walk of life, appearance, manner, and voice determine how you will be accepted. Forget the fans. Yes, as a group, fans usually exhibit 3 characteristics: an ignorance of the rules, highly emotional partisanship, and a delight in antagonizing officials. Unless they are intrusive or obscene, ignore them. Answer reasonable questions. Treat coaches and players in a courteous way. If they ask a question reasonably, answer them in a polite way. Be firm, but be relaxed. Choose words wisely. Don't obviously threaten a coach or player. If you feel a situation is serious enough to warrant a threat, then it is serious enough to penalize without invoking a threat. Yes, some things you will say will be a form of threat, but using the proper words can make it very subtle. Stay cool. Your purpose is to establish calm out of chaos. Nervous, edgy officials are easily spotted. Avidly chewing gum, pacing around, or displaying a wide range of emotions prior to or during a game will serve to make you seem vulnerable to pressure. And then there's porno gasoline, which really needs no further explanation. Thank you.